Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new dramedy, spoiler alert, and this is about the story of Michael Ausiello and Kit Cowan's relationship that takes a tragic turn when Cowan is diagnosed with terminal cancer. And this is from director Michael Showalter, who previously did The Big Sick, and really brings that tone and energy into this film, and is able to capture that hilarity along with the deep, resonant, emotional drama that's centered around something like dealing with cancer and being terminally sick and the severity and the weight of that situation. And you have this film, Jim Parsons is Michael at the center of it, and Jim Parsons, I think, is giving the best performance I've ever seen him give. It's subtler than you usually see him. It's very emotional, it's meaningful, it matures throughout the film as his character gets older, and it's dynamic in how it shifts in that way. You have this device where he sees his life growing up as an 80s sitcom, and that is fun and amusing, but also poignant and emotional at times in the way that he leverages that and the way he tells his story. We know that Kit doesn't make this. We know this ends poorly, but the chemistry between Parsons and Ben Aldridge, who plays Kit, is just so effective. These two do such a great job together. They have great chemistry. There is a dynamic to it that is earnest and meaningful and just works. It's not over the top ridiculous. It just feels genuine. This whole film feels genuine, understated, but also funny and emotional. There's plenty of emotional impact and resonance throughout this film. You have Sally Fields and Bill Irwin, who give strong performances in their roles as Kit's parents. They're just charming whenever they pop up. And you have this whole collection of side characters and friends that just bring a lot of personality to the film. This film doesn't hide the tough aspects of this relationship. You see them in counseling, and those scenes are funny, but also hard. They're challenging. They look at real issues in relationships. This film feels very genuine and real in an impactful way. And when you really take a step back, there's so much emotion to be experienced here. There's great chemistry between Parsons and Aldridge. It is a beautiful story. It's a challenging story because where it takes us. But in the end, this is such a wonderful spiritual successor to The Big Sick that Showalter is able to put forth. And this, honestly, it's inevitably going to be compared to Bros. This one got me, really got me, and Bros got me, but this felt more dynamic and more deeply emotional, and something that is a little bit rawer and more genuine and endearing, while also being absolutely tragic and emotionally devastating by the end. But in the end, this is a great film. It's a great romance and a hard emotional story that challenges us. So worth your time. But those are my thoughts on Spoiler Alert. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.